today's list. Matter of Como versus Aaron Hernandez, docket 14-10417, 15-10384. Hernandez is not present in court. His presence is waived. Your Honor, the matter before you for status. Will the parties please identify yourselves for the record?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Patrick Aiken, Falmouth.
Good afternoon, Teresa Anderson on behalf of the law. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Charles Rankin for Mr. Hernandez. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Robert Ward for Petitioner Jana Corporation, Leasing, Rental.
As I understand it, you folks were appearing before the single justice. When was it? January 5?
January 5, yes.
Has anything come out of the single justice?
Go ahead.
Judge Botsford is reserving and reporting a number of questions to the full bench of the SJC. She's asked the parties to submit their proposed questions, which both sides did last Friday. That was January 15th. Expect to hear something from her shortly, perhaps this week, setting out the questions that will be reported. They will encompass more than just, as I understand, more than just the how much information the Commonwealth is entitled to, those redacted findings or not, but the SJC will go ahead and decide the full search warrant and subpoena issues.
And the full bench will decide that.
Correct.
Does that mean, well, I take it if the questions are not yet fully determined, they have not been fully briefed yet.
Correct.
So there'll be a briefing schedule leading to argument?
Yes.
Any indication of when that might be?
It would be April at the earliest, but probably more likely an argument in May.
Mr. Rankin, does that sound correct to you as to the procedural posture of the SJC?
I think it is.
All right. Is there anything we can accomplish on the underlying case at this point?
Your Honor, I did speak to Mr. Rankin about whether or not there are issues that we could resolve while the matter was being litigated in the Supreme Judicial Court. We did talk about some rather weighty motions in limine that could be briefed and argued and perhaps evidence taken. I know based upon Mr. Rankin's schedule, he would not be, what we're requesting is that the court set a status date of May, at which time we'll have already argued the case before the SJC, but also in May we'll be able to pick a date for a motions hearing on those motions in limine. So again, we can keep the case going forward and get as much done as we can during the pendency of the appeal.
All right. Let me see you folks at sidebar. All right, counsel, as to the non-party petitioner, Jana Leasing and Rental Company, there's a petitioner's motion to intervene as it relates to the Toyota 4Runner, that purportedly being a leased vehicle from Fox Toyota, that Fox Toyota is seeking a return of. As we just discussed at sidebar, I think it's appropriate to allow the petitioner's motion to intervene solely for the purpose then of setting up a hearing on the underlying motion for return of property. So Mr. Ward, the petitioner's motion to intervene is allowed. We'll schedule a hearing on the motion for return of property. Counsel, could we do that in the next 30 days?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Ward, is that agreeable with you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, February 11?
That's fine, Your Honor.
That's fine. Your Honor, respectfully, I'm scheduled to be in Norfolk County Superior Court on February 11th.
February 16.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I'm sorry. Do we need the defendant? Mr. Rankin, do you want your client here for that hearing?
No, Your Honor.
All right, the defendant's presence will be waived. As to a date in May,
Is that at 2 p.m. on the 16th, Your Honor?
It's 2 p.m. on the 16th, correct?
yeah. Okay,
One day of status.
we just did that, May 16th.
No process for Mr. Hernandez on that.
Mr. Rankin, do you want your client present on May 16th?
No, Your Honor.
May 16th is a Monday.
I thought that's the date you said. May 16 is a Monday. May 17, counsel?
I think that's okay. I was thinking about traveling to California then, but it's up in the air, so
You want to go a week earlier?
May 10 or May 12. How about May 3rd or May 5th, either one of those.
Both are fine.
You pick.
May 3.
All right, May 3rd, 2 p.m.
That's the number 6 and number 8 on today's list, the matter of Commonwealth versus Aaron Hernandez. The petitioner's motion to intervene is allowed. Hearing is scheduled February 16, 2016 in this session, courtroom 906 at 2 p.m. No process for Mr. Hernandez on that date. And the matter is also scheduled by agreement to May 3rd, 2016 in this session, courtroom 906 at 2 p.m. for status for appeal. No process for Mr. Hernandez on that date.
Your Honor, if I may, does the court wish to have any other documentation in terms of the request for the vehicle?
I don't wish it, but if there's something else you want to submit, I'm happy to consider it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
We call that in the middle of another hearing. You can, but I'll have to.
Calling number 7 on today's list, the matter of Commonwealth versus Michael Jordan, docket 15-10098. Mr. Jordan is not present.